Hi, welcome to the Filmovis Anima channel. This channel covers Hollywood movie and celebrity news, special for you movie lovers.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire freezed on top. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire froze its victory over Kung Fu Panda 4 at the top of the box office weekend March 22 to 24, 2024. The sequel to Ghostbusters, Afterlife grossed an estimated $45 million in its opening weekend. The two-week consecutive champion, the Panda, which earned $16 million had to step down even to third place. Kung Fu Panda 4 was narrowly defeated by the adventure film Ritchson, Al Gabe and Friends from Dune Part 2 with $17 million. There is quite an interesting phenomenon in this late March release. Two newcomer horror films, Immaculate and Late Night with Devil, entered the top 10 grossing charts. So with Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and let's not forget the survival of the horror film Imaginary. It adds to the spookiness of this year's spring movies that usually dominate in the Halloween months. If Frozen Empire, Dune 2 and Panda 4 are ranked 1 to 3, then number 4 is Immaculate, a horror starring the beautiful and sexy actress Sydney Sweeney. Rank 5, Mark Wahlberg's adventure drama, Arthur the King. Rank 6 was occupied by Late Night with the Devil earlier. The 7th and 8th positions are Imaginary and Love Lies Bleeding. Rank 9 and 10 went to Cabrini and Bob Marley's One Love, which seems to be trying so hard to break $100 million in North America. On a side note, Russell Crowe's Sleeping Dogs seems to be floundering as it was probably released by a small company, The Avenue. Meanwhile, the Jake Gyllenhaal starring remake of Patrick Swayze's Roadhouse also bites the bullet in its attempt to make a profit, especially since Amazon refuses to market it to theaters. Next week, the Ghost Hunters will be challenged by the MonsterVerse Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. Wow, both selling Empire titles, guys. Very interesting to wait while entertaining in the month of Ramadan. Can Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson make a great action movie? Two manly actors, Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson, combined in one movie has the potential to be a great action product. With Guy Ritchie directing, the promising premise of the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare should be complete. Cavill, famous for his role as Superman, The Witcher series, plays Tom Cruise's nemesis in Mission Impossible 6, Fallout. While Ritchson is known for his roles in Jack Reacher, Hawk and Titans or perhaps in Fast X with Vin Diesel and Jason Momoa yesterday. As for Guy Ritchie, we know him for Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch and Robert Downey's Sherlock Holmes, which was made into 2 volumes. In their latest movie, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Cavill and Ritchson will unite in Winston Churchill's World War II-era British covert operations team. Their main objective is to sabotage the Nazis in addition to other military missions. To accompany Cavill and Ritchson, Ritchie brought a number of famous stars such as Henry Golding, Alex Pettyfire, Isaac Gonzalez and Cary Elwes. The movie also has Jerry Bruckheimer's name in the producer line as well as the studio company owned by the boss of Pirates of the Caribbean, Top Gun and Beverly Hills Cop. It is certain that this film will have luxurious action and hopefully this hope will come true when the film is released on April 19th. Don't want to be disappointed with The Man from U.N.C.L.E. that reunites Cavill and Rickey or Argyle again, right? What can Vin Diesel do after The Fast and the Furious? The bald actor, Vin Diesel, was elevated by his role as a racer and thief in the Fast and the Furious franchise. Playing the role of Dominic Toretto, the franchise, which is about to enter its 11th volume, really catapulted Diesel's previously unknown name. Being a supporting actor in Saving Private Ryan or The Boiler Room, to taking off via Fast and Furious, XXX and Riddick, was certainly an exciting period for Diesel. However, the actor officially announced that he will quit after Fast Furious Volume 11, which will be released in 2025. The problem is, what can Diesel do after stepping down from Fast Furious? Volume 3 of XXX has declined, as has Riddick. Finally, Diesel tried the action Bloodshot, which failed as Babylon AD or The Last Witch Hunter. Diesel seems to be struggling to find roles without Dominic Toretto. The only thing that is considered successful is Groot's voice in Guardians of the Galaxy, which does not show his face and figure at all. This is just a guess and not yet valid. With his current status and wealth, it's not impossible for Diesel to continue to exist in Hollywood even though he only acts as a producer or perhaps has an interest in becoming a director. Black hopes White in School of Rock 2. Chubby comedian actor Jack Black is certainly eager to play in School of Rock 2. Richard Linklater's 2003 film School of Rock was a huge success, loved by audiences, critics, and catapulted Black's name to the top ranks of Hollywood. In yesterday's Kung Panda 4 press conference session, Black hinted at his desire for a School of Rock sequel. However, Black is willing to play if there is the name Mike White as the scenario writer. As is known, White is the one who worked on the School of Rock script. White, who is also an actor, writer, and director, is said to be busy with his The White Lotus project. With this consideration, White is difficult to realize Black's wishes in the sequel to the Rock film in question. Even so, Black's hopes are still wide open. The reason is, in the midst of his busy schedule, White still had time to make the Migration animation script which became a sleeper hit at the end of 2023. Not to mention Despicable Me 4 which will be released this summer 2024. Could it be that money must be lured first so that White will only want to play for Black? Conor McGregor headed for Fast and Furious franchise. The Roadhouse remake has not been released to theaters by Amazon. But it is said that the movie was fairly successful during its streaming release. The movie also survived criticism. Various praises were addressed, especially to Jake Gyllenhaal and his antagonist, Conor McGregor. Especially for the former UFC champion, various sources began to rumor his name to join the Fast and the Furious franchise. The 11th volume has fortunately not yet aired and is still in production. Although it is said that the movie will be the last for Vin Diesel's adventures, various spin-offs will still be made. Starting with Hobbs and Shaw, it is not impossible that there will be sequels, female spin-offs and so on. Lastly, Jason Momoa has successfully become the icon of Fast X, plus big names like Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, John Cena, Alan Ritchson, not to mention the reappearance of Charlize Theron, Gal Gadot, Brie Larson. It looks like this franchise will still grow especially as long as hundreds of millions of dollars are still flowing. So, it looks like Conor McGregor has a great opportunity to become a new star even though he has to start with an antagonist according to his nature and character. By the way, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris and Sung Kong will be increasingly left out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe.